All right, so we back. Just had to delete some old footage. Okay, so clear up some space. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna try to make this brief. Go quickly into this information and bring out the scriptures. Hit it and um, get out. All right. This is Job chapter 20, verse. I believe it starts at verse 22. If I'm not mistaken. Come on, come on, man. All right. Job 20 and actually 19. Because he, who is the he talking about? Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called Caucasians. All right, starting with the banking families. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he built it not. Right, and that's exactly what Esau has done. Okay, and Apostle Gabal was going in on that. How he goes around the world taking lands that's not his, taking people. All right, taking heritages. Okay. More importantly, he stole us, the Israelites, man. He has to pay for that. Okay. Um, verse 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. And what does he desire? A new world order, right? Remember all those years ago, George Bush spoke about a new world order. All right, that was back in what, 91? Okay. And now you got this guy Joe Biden speaking about a new world order. Okay. On um, a day which um, they hold in high regards in their secret societies, man. Okay. Um, and like I said, I'm gonna give more information because this whole time frame, all right, from March 19th until May 1st is when they do a lot of wickedness, man. Okay. They do a whole lot of wickedness. I got to look up and see when that Bohemian Grove is going to be too, you know. But there's a lot of wickedness that takes place during this time. There's a lot of death. Okay. They like to start wars around this time as well. Okay, verse 21. There, so don't be surprised if you see something popping off in the Middle East. Okay, something popping off over there in Eastern Europe. All right, um, which furthers that civil war taking place over there between Ukraine and Russia. Verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. Right, because the Lord is going to destroy everything that Esau um, has set up and is planning to set up. Verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right, and that straits is talking about positions of difficulty. So is when he thinks it in his mind that he's got everybody fitted with a grain of rice, okay, the Most High is going to bring more and more difficulties, all right, destruction upon his system, okay, upon Esau's system, all right, and until the whole destruction comes by way of those missiles. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, all right, and that word is not, the word there is really not wicked, okay, it's talking about us, okay. The meaning of the word is oppressed, okay, and that's when the Lord's going to establish us and set us up in the kingdom, all right, and put us over them, over Esau, Edom, and the other heathen nations, where we're going to be their rulers, okay. The word is imal, right? Imal, okay, which means oppressed when you go into it. Laborer, sufferer, workman, okay, and oppressed is just a synonym, okay. Toiling, laborer, and are we still not laboring? Okay, sorrowful, all right, which we were supposed to be let go a long time ago, but these devils still got us in slavery. So Esau got to pay for that. He furthered the affliction as well as the heathens. All right. Um, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall rain it upon him. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and rain it upon him while he is eating. Right. So when he thinks he has his Elysium, his immaculate New World Order set up, the Most High is going to bring death and destruction upon that that establishment and that system. Okay, um, number one being Babylon the Great or America, all right, which is going to be the end or going to be the end of the rulership of Esau, Edom, as well as these other heathen nations. Okay, verse 24: He shall flee from the iron weapon, Right. So he's going to go into his underground bunkers and try to go out into outer space and so on and so forth. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right. And when you keep reading, it goes in on the missiles. All right. Joel chapter 2 even goes in on it as well. Okay. Revelation 18. All right. Hey, let's just name them. Second Ezra 15, 16. Okay. Just to name a few. All right. So getting some more of that information. Um, So going back to the skull and bones, let's hope this internet holds up over here. Says skull and bones, also known as the Order or Order 322, or the Brotherhood of Death. Look at that. And Esau is the the harbinger of death. You know, that's all they do is they worship and celebrate death, man. Okay, that's the MO or the modus operandi of Esau, man. Is an undergrad and Salaki is an undergraduate senior secret student society at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. The oldest senior class society at the university, Skull and Bones has become a cultural institution known for its powerful alumni and various conspiracy theories. Oh, and then they just bring out that word in that article, conspiracy theories, after Joe Biden said something about New World Order. Okay, and Joe Biden isn't the first. I'm not sure if he's a part of Skull and Bones, but you had um, the um, the first George Bush, the father George Bush. He back in '91. All right, he said he brought that out about New World Order, and he is a one of the prominent members of Skull and Bones, man. It says it is one of the big three societies at Yale, the other two being Scroll and Key and Wolf's Head. I want to look up and see is Joe Biden a part of this or what secret order he's a part of, because he's been a career politician all his life, man. You know, he's been in there for a long time, and now he's finally become president. You know, it says and that's not by accident. That's by design, right? For him to be a senator, okay, all those years, I believe he was a senator, and then finally, now becoming president, all right, which we're at the end of this thing, man, so hopefully he's the last president, right? Hopefully they don't make it to 2024, okay. Let's grab this information. That's all I needed from that. So I typed in, or I seen this, should I say, clicked on this, and it says, what is the significance of the number 322? With the skull and bones. I believe that's how it went. Come on, man. Another time, you be on here watching World Star, the internet's gliding through. But when you start getting into some information, your internet want to go short bus on you. Short bus shorty. Come on now. All right, but yeah, the information is going to go into them using the scriptures. Here we go. What is the significance of the number 322 to a member of the Skull and Bones Society? All right, now I'm going to go down to this answer here because this had the best information. Where's it at? I think I'll scroll past it. But yeah, you see, this person is America run by secret societies like Masons or Skull and Bones. My grandfather was a Mason. They are good men. Yeah, right. They are wicked men, okay? I wish the U.S. was being run by Masons. Come on. I don't know what they're talking about. They're run by Freemasons, okay, which are them Edomites. Freemasonry is another secret society. Here we go. James Edward Buchanan, all right. Many of the world's oldest fraternal organizations, Skull and Bones included, are firmly or loosely based upon biblical creeds or moral principles. Now, what comes to mind? They took the word and then they cast it behind them. That's what Esau Edom has done. So they take bits and pieces out of the scriptures to fit them, all right, or to use it to get some type of gain, and then when it condemns them, they cast the word behind them. See, that's Esau Edom for you. It says the significance of the number 322 to the skull and bones fraternity is surprisingly no doubt biblically based. The numbers 322 are in direct reference to Genesis chapter 3, verse 22, which reads, "And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever." Right. And this ain't talking about you, Esau. This talking about us. This for the Israelites, man. Okay. This was especially talking about Adam. Okay, and also Eve, you know, but mainly Adam, okay? And Adam came back as an Israelite, all right? Adam came back as an Israelite, if you can receive that, okay? It says open secrets are all around us. Just take it, all it takes is opening up to the truth that is right in front of our faces, right? And really, it's the Lord opening you up, opening your eyes to the truth, okay? If your eyes are open, you're just going to be blindly, um, um, uh, blindly walking, through this earth, man. Okay, just going to be blindly following after these wicked demons, man. Okay, but yep, that's some good information right there. That's some good information right there. So I typed this in. This is I clicked on this link. It says businessinsider.com. The 13 most powerful members of Skull and Bones. You see this guy, George W. Bush, Mr. Fool Me Once, um, William Howard Taft, class of '78, who was one of the presidents. Walter Camp, father of American football. Okay, Lyman Spitzer. Okay, astrophysicist. They say he's the one behind dreaming up the idea of the Hubble Space Telescope. Okay, probably trying to. He was one of the ones. He had a dream about what was going on. He probably woke up like, "Oh, we got to get off this planet." This dude, Potter Stewart. I don't know who that is, but McGeorge Bundy. Before becoming one of JFK's wise men, Bundy may have relied on his big brother to help him get into Skull and Bones. See, so looks like John F. Kennedy was in Skull and Bones as well. Look, the man himself, okay, the man of the hour, George Herbert Walker Bush, okay, Mr. New World Order, all right, Mr. New World Order, okay, he was in Skull and Bones. William F. Buckley Jr., what did it say? Transatlantic, John F. Kerry, okay, who was senator, who was trying to be elected as president, okay, which it was all by design. He didn't get it, Everything's by design in that political world, okay. Nothing's by accident. Frederick Wallace Smith, okay, founded FedEx. George W. Bush, the son, okay. Stephen Schwarzman, Dana Milbank, okay. The newest generation of bonesmen on the list. He's a journalist who covered both the Bush and Obama presidencies. See? Okay, just scrolling through some of it. Skull and Bones didn't allow women until 91. Huh. Look at that. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so these are, and you see none of them are Jakes. See? This is your top your top Edomite families, okay? Your top Edomite families that are in these secret societies, man. Okay, and once again, what is their plan? To bring in their New World Order, which is pretty much to enslave the masses of the people. More importantly, us, the Israelites, by getting us fitted with the grain of rice, man, with that grain of rice, right? And even Nick Rockefeller told Aaron Russo, who, um, how do you say, whistleblower, he blew the whistle on their plan, man. Okay, with that interview that he had with Alex Jones, man. You know, and then let me get this last bit of information, and I'm gonna get one more precept and bring it to a close. Okay, so this is what your skull and bones leaders, all right. Um, I'm talking to you Edomites, man, and you Jakes that's so wrapped up in this world, man. Okay, and that trust in these Salaki, and that trust in these Edomites, man, and their system. All right, this is what they got planned for you, man. All right, they talk about a new world order where it's going to be peace and safety, and we know what the scriptures say about that. When it should say peace and safety, sudden destruction shall come upon them, as to dwell upon women with a woman with child. Well, look, man, this is what they got planned for you. All right, every year they do this. The 41 days of the season of sacrifice, March 22nd to May 1st. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. If I remember, I may put this in the link, in the may put the link in the description box below. But if not, just type this in. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Okay. Let me get right to the point. It says, "What is the season of sacrifice?" The season of sacrifice is a 40-day period between March 19th and May 1st. Its name was coined by the dark occultists of this world, otherwise known as the Cabal, Illuminati, or NWO, who believe, and people watch this and be like, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist." Come on, man. Like Joe Biden said, "Come on, man." Who believe that the earth must be bathed in the blood of innocence to ensure a fruitful harvest and to invoke an archetype of the destructive forces of the universe. Historically speaking, there are a great number of battles, wars, false flag attack, and tragic events that have occurred during this 40-day season of the year. So be on the lookout for something, man. And in most cases, the people were used as pawns in these manufactured events to further the agenda of a despotic, uh, sycophantic elite. Okay, which is psychopathic and demonic. That's what it should say. Demonic, psychopathic. Um, as a demonstration of this, consider that governments have already admitted to committing over 42 false flag attacks in the past century. See, so they do this stuff on purpose. Okay, and then it start getting into astrology, zodiac, should I say? I think it's astrology, and they're into the numerology, man. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that little bit of information out because March 22nd is definitely a significant day, and then on top of that, this whole season, okay, you had the spring equinox that just took place, all right, and they like to do a lot of things, a lot of wicked witchcraft, all right, and seances and demonic things around this time frame, man. And that's why for us brothers, we have to, and sincere sisters out there as well that believe, have to constantly remain prayed up, praying to Yahweh Shema Shai to um, um, guide our steps, as we maneuver in this valley of the shadow of death, man. But yeah, I just want to bring out that little bit of information. Let me get this last precept. And you see, I got my chest over there. Apostle Gabar said something about that too. How the Most High got pretty much is playing both sides. He's playing the righteous side, and he's playing the side of the wicked. Okay, he has the right hand side and the left hand side, which the right hand is the righteous and the left hand is the wicked. And Esau Edom is the wicked, okay? And the Most High is pretty much playing chess with himself, man, And, I like chess and whatnot anyway, but that's a side note. So, all right, this is Malachi chapter 1. I'm going to get right to the point. Verse 3. "And I hated Esau and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." That's Esau's mindset. we're impoverished, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna rebuild. You know, that saying they always use, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, and their whole plans is to build a new world order to where they're gonna rule forever. Psalms 49 and what's that? Psalms 49. I think it's Psalm 49. Um, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Okay, if your brother know what that is, Baba Kashab, if you could put it in the comment section. It says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation or righteous anger forever." Right. So everything that Esau is building, the Lord is about to throw it down. Okay, or everything that Esau has built, the Lord is about to throw it down. And hey, this year the Lord's turning up, as coined by Apostle Har. All right, 2022, the year of turn up, and the Lord's gonna turn up, and the Lord's gonna throw down. Okay, when He returns, and establish the real New World Order, which I want to do another video on that. Okay, the real New World Order that's coming. All right, that Yahweh Shai is gonna bring. Verse 5, "And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel." All right, and that's the real New World Order. So, stay tuned for that, Lord's willing, that video. All right, the real New World Order to come that Yahweh Shai is going to bring. So, hey, with that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect and the Bible ball.